So, good morning again and welcome to another act of collective worship. It's Mr. Niall here. This week our theme is resilience. And so we're looking forward to what our friends at Faith at Home have to say to us today. So sit back and enjoy our act of collective worship on resilience.
Walking on the waves!
He'll never do it.
I'll leave him alone. Go on, Chris, you've got this.
Oh, come on.
Chris, mate, there's no chance of you getting that. There's more chance of me going to the moon than you ever completing it.
That's so harsh, Destiny. Make her eat her words, Chris.
Come on.
I don't see why you're still trying.
Oh, it's no good. I just can't seem to line them all up. When I get one bit done, the other bit goes wrong.
I believe in you, Chris.
Nope. No good. Forget it.
Soldier.
Oi, pack it in, Destiny, because episode 6 is all about resilience.
I'm not scared to run, following the one who's walking on the waves, who's walking on the waves.
Resilience is a bit of a buzzword at the moment.
Everyone bangs on about it.
But do we really know what resilience is all about?
Here are some students from the Avanti Trust to help us begin to understand our topic.
Resilience to me is the ability to adapt within difficult situations in order to achieve your dreams and aspirations.
To adapt, recover quickly from periods of crisis and difficulties, whether it be from mental or physical challenges in our lives.
To persevere and keep going even when you really want to give up. It means to cope in difficult situations and do the best that you can to get through it.
When I really want something, resilience is a strength to earn it and get it.
Resilience is a measure of how much determination, dedication and devotion we have to reach our goals.
When I keep trying and I don't let any obstacles get in my way, no matter how small they are or no matter how big they are.
Overcoming obstacles when things may be against you and sticking to your values and beliefs during tough times.
To never give up, no matter what.
Thanks guys, this week we are delighted to be joined by Pradeep Gajjar to help us with the topic.
Here he is talking about the Hindu understanding of resilience.
Resilience for me is something that comes from deep within our heart. In the Hindu Vaishnav tradition, and especially in the 5,000-year-old Bhagavad Gita, the word for faith in God is Shraddha. Sitting within this word is the word Rid, which means heart. Faith is therefore where we place our heart. So here's how I think of resilience. Resilience can only be as strong as that place where we have given our heart. If we have given our heart at the feet of God, who is the source of all strength, then imagine the resilience we can experience to bounce back and to battle the reversals and accept both the joys and pains of life as the grace of God in our life. In the pages of the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna reminds us that He is seated in our heart as a dear friend, and He declares, I preserve what you have and I carry what you lack. Faith in God, therefore, makes resilience a heartfelt experience.
Thanks Pradeep. A typical dictionary definition of resilience is this:
Your ability to recover from difficult life events.
However, Christians believe that resilience is more than just bouncing back from a tough time.
It's actually about understanding that in our most difficult and challenging times, God is at work in us, building our character to help us come back stronger.
One thing that affects our ability to be resilient is what we choose to focus on.
We live in a world full of information, and it's hard at times to know what to listen to.
And what we listen to can change everything.
This next clip appears a little bit unnerving at first, but don't worry, all is not as it seems.
Check this out. If it's true that life depends on how you frame it, then where are you going to look when you face difficulties?
Who are you going to listen to?
And who are you going to trust in tough times?
In the Bible, it encourages us to persevere and fix our eyes on Jesus.
Christians believe that Jesus is there in both the good and the bad times, and he takes our challenges to use them for our good.
Focusing on him can help us recover in the toughest times.
As we draw to a close, here's students from Blue Coat School and Commentary with a prayer for us.
Father God, we want to be able to live the life in all its fullness that Jesus talks about. But life is often hard, so help us, Holy Spirit, to grow in our resilience and trust.
Help us to be like Paul, who was shipwrecked, beaten, misunderstood and put into prison. Yet he remained faithful, kept going and spread the good news of Jesus around the world.
Help us to be like Peter, who often said the wrong thing and took his eyes off Jesus, yet he was the rock that God's church was built upon.
Help us to keep going like Job, who lost everything in his life, his money, his family and his health, and yet he was still able to say, "Yet I will hope in him." Help us to not lose hope.
Help us to be more like Jesus, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, because he had his eyes set on saving us. Help us to do what is right even when it is difficult. In Jesus' name, Amen.
Thank you, Blue Coat School.
And thank you for joining us.
You know what? I'm going to give this another go.
Whilst Chris has another go at that, we're going to leave you with a brilliant band from Manchester called Brightline.
Their song Walking on Waves is based on Matthew chapter 14 when Jesus and Peter walked on waves.
By focusing on Jesus, Peter stayed afloat.
We hope and pray that you stay afloat in tough times.
See ya.
God bless.
Bye.
Now I'm taking all my chances on you, life. 'Cause you have taken me beyond myself. Beyond all my doubts, I know that you will never let me drown. 'Cause I've never, ever, ever been this way before. But I know it's meant to be. 'Cause I'm only ever safe when I'm with you. Yeah, walking on the waves, walking just like St. Peter. Takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat ya. Walking on the waves, walking just like St. Peter. Takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat ya. I'm not scared to run, following the ones walking on the waves, walking on the waves. I'm not scared to run, following the ones walking on the waves, walking on the waves, walking on the waves, walking just like St. Peter. Takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat ya. Walking on the waves, walking just like St. Peter. Takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat ya.
Resilience.
Walking on the waves, walking on the waves.
So, I do hope you've enjoyed our active collective worship on resilience. That's certainly something that many people are having to show at this time, and also all of you are showing it at this time as you continue to get on with your schoolwork and try to live well with your families. So, I hope that you stay safe and that you work hard and that you take care until we see each other again. Goodbye.